Ooh. You smell that? It smells like success.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Side Project Pistol Podcast.
Oh, am I a little too...
We're not doing pistol.
Oh, we do pistols at the end, man. Pistols are at the end. We gotta save it for me. Savor it.
It's like building
Savor
it
it
up.
for me.
All right.
Let me fix this. I can't hear myself.
You want to fix your bald head?
No, you remember when you had the hoodie on that one time?
Oh yeah.
And I had the hoodie on that one time too.
Yeah.
You can't hear as much.
The hoodie bandits.
No, hoodies. Put a hoodie on it.
I'm telling you, I laughed because I talked about it with Joey, with Mateo, with everybody, that I'm gonna learn how to edit just to get your clips of you doing
Right?
the shit that you do.
Turn this up. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Hey, my.
Did we fix it before? We did. Is it still not right? It's not. Are we doing it on the show?
We're good.
We are.
We're good. Now we're good.
Check, mic check. Oh, check.
We're good.
What's the lyrics?
I don't know what
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you were referring to.
The Lion King.
Oh, we went through this last time. Asilenia, and then that's all I know.
I gotta take a water.
A viewer actually commented on that
Somebody,
post, right?
yeah. Oh, I know. Perspective. At perspective. Purr like a cat. Purr.
Yeah.
Nice little kitties.
I don't know if that's why that person named it that, but
No, you know why it's perspective? I know her.
Yeah.
It's perspective in the sense that she's a photographer, so it's like perspective, but then it's purr like a kitty cat. Purr like a kitty cat. I don't know if she has any
make
cats.
sure you tag her in that so we
Or
can.
maybe she's talking about herself because she's a female, felines. I have no idea. But I know it's perspective for the camera and perspective for the kitties. All right. Anyway, it's a night shoot tonight, dude.
Tonight shoot.
I don't know if the people are going to know. I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
they can kind of tell that it looks
Well,
a little bit
they're
different.
gonna know now.
Yeah, they're going to know now. But I know it's a little bit different. In here, right? It's because
Yeah.
it's a night shoot. Oh.
We turned on the eyes too.
Yeah, the eyes are on. Beyond Rail Cosplay. Today, we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to
It's
talk
still today.
about, I guess so. We're going to talk about murder.
Mystery?
Mystery, crime, as a whole.
This sounds like an old HBO
one of those like documentaries.
After dark documentaries.
It was 1986, and Karen was walking through the woods.
No, wasn't that the time with what was his name? Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez or something?
Oh,
like that?
the Night Stalker, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
Netflix.
real quick, totally going off topic. Here we go, dude. You started a tangent.
The tangent bandits.
You
Remember
gotta
we said
watch
that last
American
time.
Horror Story, 1985, 84, 86.
Twisty was still in that one, right?
No. It's AHS, American Horror Story, 1980 something. I don't remember. I think it's on Hulu and Netflix.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. And we got Roger sitting here in here today with us. He's not mic'd up, or we don't have our second camera set up or anything, but he is sitting here. So if you happen to see us looking over at like this, and we're it's because we got somebody is sitting in here. You got to watch it. It's really cool. It's actually about the Night Stalker and some other stuff too, and it's actually pretty good. It's mixed reviews. Some people said it was cheesy. I think we spoke about it a little bit before one time. Briefly.
We spoke about a couple of different American Horror Stories,
Yeah, I
especially because
remember.
we brought up the cosplay. I think that's the first time we did the rock artistry.
Oh yeah, she did
And,
Twisty the Clown.
she did Twisty the Clown with the face off and on,
Yeah.
and then we asked her how she
Yeah.
drank water when she had makeup on.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it
And she was
whole
like this, like that. That's how she drank it.
I don't know. That's
She
what
didn't say
did.
that, but I'm just assuming. But anyway, watch it. I think it's pretty cool. It got mixed reviews. Some people say it's cheesy, but it's like it's the 80s, so come on, it's gonna be cheesy in today's time. It was the 80s. Come on, more power to the 80s. But when you watch it though, you got to get your spandex on.
No, I don't
And
think
then
it's spandex. It's the
tights, the spandex tights. You know what I mean? And they got to be yellow, and then you got to get like.
No, you got to get the
like-
parachute pants.
Like the parachute pants, dude. But if you're like working out, if you're like, hey, what? Because they did, what was it called, dude?
Taibo? No.
We got our thing too close, so I got to stand really far back. But they were like, they're like, hey, come on, Roger, you know what I'm talking about, right? What is it called? And they're like,
Taibo? Is it
woo.
Taibo?
And it was like, that's how they used to work out, but it was like really nothing.
It was
And
cardio
you're not doing
stuff.
nothing. You're just doing some
Like
cardio.
Zumba
You're
stuff.
not doing nothing. Yeah, but it wasn't as hard back then. Like,
Yeah.
as like, get it, fuck, get it. What was that stuff called? God damn. You got to wear the spandex, yellow, and then the underwear on the top thing. What was it? The double socks, and they go over the spandex.
What was Homeboy?
And then,
Homeboy's name was real big on that.
Underwear.
Not Richard Simmons.
And whether you're a guy or a girl, you cut the shirt off right here.
Little crop top.
Cut it off, crop top, guy or girl, doesn't matter, right? Wear a bandana. Bandana's orange because it was just like every color in the rainbow thrown together.
Oh my god, now I want to
Fucking
look it
80s,
up.
dude. We gotta do an 80s episode, dude.
We did a 90s, so we should do an 80s.
We should do another 90s one too.
Through that,
we are more developed.
Or we could do it like a through the generations episode type of thing.
Yeah,
and then or different
do a couple
time
things
eras,
about different. Yeah, dude.
That'd be awesome.
What are you looking up?
You'll see right now.
Oh, Richard Ramirez. Yeah, he was the night.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons. That's
dude
the
looks
guy,
like Roger,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, what?
I'm just
Looks nothing like Roger, dude. I'll throw them side by side. But yeah. Aerobics. It was aerobics. It's called aerobics, dude. Yeah, dude. It's called aerobics. American fitness instructor, actor, video producer, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Totally off subject.
Sidetrack, boys.
Let's get back into what we're talking about. We're talking about murder. We're talking about all kinds of different crime. We're going to talk about hookers and strippers, and we're going to talk about rocket launchers and blowing up cars.
Did I come to the wrong podcast?
No, you're in the right place. If anybody's looking for it, you're definitely in the right place. We're talking about mafia bosses and the mafia in general. We're talking about killings, maybe a couple beheadings. I don't recall.
Again, different generations and eras as well.
Talking about different generations and eras. Talking about, I believe, maybe the 90s, the 80s, the 2000s, and all kinds of things. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Grand Theft Auto.
GTA.
In walks all the Grand Theft Auto. That feels like that was an intro for...
I'll fucking leave. I'll leave, bro.
All the Grand Theft Auto characters walk in and sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tommy Vercetti.
You remember those commercials like where they were, I know, again, off subject, but they were like the drug commercials where they were trying to scare you from smoking weed.
Oh,
and like,
yeah,
the dog
dude.
sat there and talked to the girl like, I'm disappointed or something that you're smoking. Their commercials, I think they were called. And I always looked and said, dude, if you're talking to a dog after you smoke some weed, you're not smoking weed.
I talk to my dog all the time. Again, totally off subject. Sorry.
If you were talking to your dog and your dog talked back to you.
My dog talks back to me all the time. I'm just gonna put it out there. Okay. If you're watching right now, if you're just listening right now, you definitely want to watch because you want to see this. This is an anti-weed ad from back in the day.
Whoa.
And yeah, since we're talking about it real quick, you know how it goes. If you watch us regularly, you know we cannot stay on topic. This was an anti-weed ad that seriously ran back in the day, and I'm throwing it up on the screen. And it says, "This isn't normal." Actually, I don't know if YouTube will let us throw this up on the screen. You know what I mean?
You can at least read the caption and describe it.
If I can throw it up on the screen, I will. But it says this isn't normal unless you're addicted to reefer cigarettes. Then it happens all the time. And it's a naked man and a naked woman. Yeah, I don't think we should post this on YouTube. So I'm sorry, you guys. I may or may not post this. You can look it up yourself. Just type in tuba marijuana on Google and it'll pop up. And it's of a naked man. And it looks like it was maybe in the 70s or 80s, and a naked woman, and she's like doggy style. The man is also like squatting. He's squatting over her with a tuba. He's playing a tuba into her ass. Yes.
Is that real?
It's real. Look. Show
Look
it
at
to
that,
him.
dude.
She's doggy style. He's squatting over her. Okay.
What was this?
Look at this. I think it was like the 70s or 80s. I guess. I don't know. Like I don't know if you guys can see. She's doggy style, and he's literally squatting. I can't really show you guys with the way we have this set up. He is squatting, right? And her ass is here, like, so he could smack it. Her ass is here. Her face is over there, and he's playing a giant tuba into her ass.
Yeah, I can't find the date.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
anyway,
Grand Theft Auto rumors is what we were gonna talk about and are gonna talk about.
GTA 3, GTA San Andreas,
GTA Vice City Remaster.
Vice City Remaster Bundle Collection might be in the works, dude. Rumored to be in development.
Yeah, Rockstar has stated though that they are not the type of company to do remasters, which is kind of funny despite what
7 years of remastering GTA 5. Hey, we're a company that does not do remasters, but hey, by the way, we just remastered GTA 5. So just in case you guys want to buy that for the sixth time. Yeah, they've got the like Skyrim effect. I can't figure out if I'm cold or hot. They got like the Skyrim effect going on, dude. Skyrim is literally on everything that you could think of. Like, I'm surprised it's not on mobile and
they
in
make
Tesla
you purchase
cars
it every
yet.
time. It's not even like a thing where you get it.
Yes,
get it
and you got to
free.
purchase it every time.
Yeah,
I do
and-
like the definitive edition or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
I have it on PC, but anyway.
So you bought it to what you
I bought it.
just
I think I
said.
bought it like 3 times, so
man.
I'm not a prime example. But yeah, like you said, Rockstar's not really a company that does like too many remasters. Like for instance, I know a lot of people have been rallying for Bully to be remastered, which I know is a game that you like, right?
Oh,
did you like that one too,
I
Roger?
loved Bully, dude.
We
I
should have
loved
had a
Bully.
mic for Roger at least.
It's okay. Nobody wants to hear that.
Nobody wants to hear him.
Nah, dude, I love Bully. Is it one of those things that I gave a lot? I put a lot of time into, so like I'd be up for it.
Yeah.
Or maybe when
I never
finally
played
get
Bully.
that
I
PC
bought it
thing
though.
going.
I have it on Steam.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But I
maybe
haven't
I'll
played
finally
it.
get into Steam, dude. I mean, get into Bully.
Dive right into that motherfucking Steam, boy. But yeah, so they've been like remastering GTA 5 like a motherfucker. I think it first came out on the 360 and PS3 or 4, I think. PS4 and 360 era, and then it was on Xbox One, and then it was enhanced for the Xbox Series X and the new PS5 and all that. Then of course, all those different generations came to PC as well. So it's like it's just, what the fuck.
Yeah, September 17, 2013 was released for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Just making sure, yeah. But 2021, the year that we're in now, if the simulation doesn't break, marks the 20th anniversary
Of GTA 3,
at least.
So I think right now would be the time.
Yeah, 100% right now would be the time. And so GTA 3, GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City. That's what the rumored bundle is. They're excluding GTA 4. And we'll get to GTA 4 in a minute.
Hit him with the bonus, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. But GTA 3, GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City, 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of GTA 3.
Yeah.
This is a perfect time to remaster GTA 3 and or do a bundle of sorts.
Yeah,
This is the absolute perfect time.
And then one of the biggest things too is because now we're starting to get closer with a. Damn, what was I gonna say?
GTA 6?
GTA 6 rumors,
Yeah,
which again,
possibility, which we'll get into
yeah.
some stuff about GTA 6 too.
But to make the point is, right now we should. I think it'd be smart if Rockstar to put something out that way they could say, "Hey, look, we're gearing up for 6.
Yes,
hang on just a little bit longer, catch up on all the stuff,
right?"
And especially if you're somebody like Chaz, who is very particular about playing within the timeline, as it comes out.
I most of the time I like to go in order.
But with games
I
like
will
this,
just
though,
say real quick for the Super Mario 3D All Stars, I did not go in order.
Yeah.
64, Sunshine and Galaxy. I started with Sunshine, but that's
That
just
was just
because
personal
64 didn't have any like
major upgrades.
Yeah, there was like no
really
major
done.
upgrades. My bad. I know I just
Yeah,
kind of
you're
like rubbed you a little bit. How you doing, man? How you
Feels
doing,
good,
bro?
dude.
How you doing,
Especially
man?
after work, man.
I
That
know,
thing was
bro.
nuts.
Anyway, continue with what you're saying.
But yeah, so
about going order. I am the kind of person like if GTA 3, San Andreas, and Vice City were in a remaster bundle, I would probably go through all of them just real quick, just to see like how they all look and play briefly.
Yeah.
But then I would actually take my time and probably play them in order. 3, San Andreas, Vice City.
Now
That's just me. What would you do?
Now here's the thing. Well, if we were lucky enough to even get a remaster, of course, I think just because I remember GTA 3 a lot, but most of my time went to San Andreas and Vice City. I think personally, like for me, my order would definitely be GTA 3, maybe Vice City, and then San Andreas at the end. Because I loved...
Wait, say it again? My bad.
I said I would go GTA 3 first.
First? Oh,
right?
okay.
Because we're
because
going
it's
off
the
of
one
these
that you
three.
played lesser.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was my less long time in.
Yeah.
So I would do GTA 3. I would do Vice City next because I really enjoyed Vice City. But then I would do San Andreas because it was just like a different type of love that I had for that game, dude. And it was... I think it was really dope. So now, if we were to get GTA 4...
Ooh, don't even get me started, bro.
If we were to get GTA 4...
I can talk about GTA 4 all day.
That's your favorite out of the series, right?
That is my favorite GTA game, even above GTA 5. GTA 4 is my favorite, my all-time favorite. GTA 4 was amazing. And there's so many reasons for it personally for me. It was the second time that we got to see Liberty City. In a even more so modern time. We saw Liberty City for the first time in GTA 3. GTA San Andreas was San Andreas.
Yeah.
GTA Vice City was Vice City. Then GTA 4 revisited Liberty City. And then GTA 5 revisited San Andreas, but with the Los Santos
twist,
and like, with more surroundings. I really dug it, dude. And like for so many different reasons. I also am, as everybody knows, because I talk about it a million times, people are probably sick of it. I love New York. Liberty City is one of my favorite areas in all of the GTA landscape and everything. And then also for me, to be honest with you, because for those that I'm sure everybody knows, I mean, we are a gaming podcast. You really don't tune into this podcast if you're not interested in games. I would think so in some form. Liberty City is based off New York. San Andreas is based off of LA, right? Yep. California. Vice City is based off of Miami. And then that's it. Yeah, because they revisit. Yeah. Which I think they would be cool for them to. The original GTA 1 and 2, I think, were both in London.
I'll tell you
I think GTA revisiting the UK or a different setting outside of the United States would actually be really cool. I think it would be really dope. If they also wanted to do something different in the United States, they could also do Chicago. Chicago relates to California, New York, and Miami, Florida, and all those things as well. And it works pretty damn well. And Chicago's pretty, like they call it Chirac, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kind of fits the GTA world. I like the GTA 4. Bringing it back to why I love GTA 4 so much. I like the soft, like cool gray color palette, like the tint that the whole game had, which I know was a very like mixed, people had very mixed emotions that everything was so like grayish and like blue and like a dead tone, but it's kind of like not to shit on New York, but like that's kind of like what New York looks like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not like the vibrant palm trees and sun and beaches that California or Miami would have. Yeah. New York is a more overcast, darker, tone as a whole. I mean, besides like the beautiful trees of Central Park and the snow and the shit like that.
Yeah, but even then, those seasons are more darker. They're not like bright.
It's not
and
like
the only time
this.
you really kind
like,
of see bright, like crazy lights and
right?
all that stuff is going to be because of Manhattan at night. And it's because of all the lighting, the bridges and everything. So like it fits
the theme. And then also if you guys think, everybody, it's subjective. Everybody can like what they like. But also if you guys think like that kind of fits the theme of GTA 4 as a whole in general. Like the way that it is, the Russian background, the stuff that's going on, the things that Nico has to do and et cetera, et cetera. It kind of fits the theme. GTA 4 had a story mode, and then it was also our first time seeing a multiplayer mode, dude. Yeah. And oh my God, my brother Zane and I, we would play the GTA 4 multiplayer mode just night after night, hours on end. It was so much fun. Everybody knows all the time spent at the airport in the multiplayer mode. And it was like the first time they introduced free roam in multiplayer as well. And then, I mean, obviously, since they introduced multiplayer as a whole, but they had free mode. They had like cops and robbers where you were literally like cops and robbers. You were dressed up as cops. Like it wasn't your character. It was actual cops and robbers and things like that. And like a bunch of other really cool modes. And it was just the first time that GTA introduced that. So it holds a special place in my heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then, which this is going to be great to bring back when we start talking about GTA, so remind me if I don't remember, the story mode for GTA 4, you were Niko Bellic, right? I believe it was Russia, or maybe it was the Ukraine. I don't know. I know they're two different things. But he came from, overseas and was had to on a mission of revenge, but also looking for a better life and like doing different things. And you were Nico throughout the whole story, okay? As you were, one person in GTA 3, one person in GTA San Andreas and Vice City. Same thing with GTA 4, which is not like GTA 5 where you were three different people all at the same time and you can interchange them. But
their stories mixed. Like you would do certain missions.
Yeah,
and
it all tied in together. But what GTA 4 did was you focused on Niko Bellic as the story mode, but they had 2 DLCs for the story mode, something that GTA 5 lacked and I feel like should have had. I know that they focused on 3 different characters. The story mode for GTA 5 was so gigantic. I get it, but they did mention something, I believe Rockstar said something about GTA 5 was going to have 1 to 2 story mode DLCs. At 7 years later, we never got anything. Yeah. They just capitalized on the online, and it's probably honestly for financial purposes, business purposes. They can make so much money off the online. Look
all the money they made off the microtransactions alone.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why that game was still relevant.
Yeah, did they really have an incentive to do a story mode,
When they were doing so well based off of online.
And let's not just say that it's money. Let's maybe look at it also from maybe they just poured that into GTA 6 instead. We just don't know yet because we haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, GTA 4 had a story mode, Niko Bellic, but it had 2 DLCs that were separate stories that ran concurrently with the events of the original story, and that was The Ballad of Gay Tony, That was one DLC. Then
And the Lost and the Damned.
Lost and Damned. And like I said, they ran concurrently with the events of the original story, and each DLC introduced a new playable character. You weren't Nico anymore. For the Ballad of Gay Tony, you were Luis Fernando Lopez. And for
Johnny Klebitz?
And Johnny Klebitz for the Lost and Damned, and he was the VP of the Lost MC Biker Gang, which you see that biker gang come back in GTA 5.
Which Peasy,
Yeah,
unholy ones,
he's
right?
he's got. This would be a great episode to have him, and we didn't. So sorry, Peasy.
Shout out to you.
Each DLC also had UI changes and like game style changes and everything, amongst many more changes.
So kind of just changed the format.
Yeah,
altogether.
from the main line Nico Bellic story of GTA 4 to fit each DLC's overlying theme. And I'll throw stuff up on the screen. Like I believe I don't have it in front of me, so forgive me, but I believe for like the Ballad of Gay Tony one, it was a little bit more vibrant, like pinks and like aquas or something.
Yeah.
And then for Lost and Damned, it was more rugged and like, because it was a biker gang, you know what I mean? So it was like,
yeah,
you feel
so
it? You'd be like, you tell the chicks, hey, get on my bike. And so the chicks would get on your bike and you'd be like revving up, you know, at a red light, and she'd be like, oh my God.
It seemed like
Johnny.
Yeah, you're right though. Like even just a cuttering.
Type in Ballad of Gay Tony. Here, type in UI.
UI.
Yeah, it's gonna.
You changed it, man.
And it's all your fault, bro. Let's see who can do it faster. I mean, well, here's one for instance. In editing, I'll find stuff, but like here's one for instance. Like in the regular GTA 4, the settings. I'll throw a screenshot of the settings. It looked like more like this. Right?
Yeah.
Where it was just like black and gray and yellow and stuff. Whereas the Ballad of Gay Tony settings, I believe it looked a little bit more like this. It had different colors and it was more colorful to fit the storyline of what Ballad of Gay Tony was about.
So and essentially, they did have more than one character in that game. Obviously,
they had three, but you couldn't switch between them like at the same time in the same story. It was just with the DLCs. Let me see if I can find the UI changes for Lost in the Dam real quick in real time. Obviously, like I said, I'll throw them up in post. All right, whatever. We won't waste any more time, but it'll be up on the screen for post, you know? And I just really thought that was a cool way to go about it, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like instead of having them all at the same time, like you played through the game. And like I remember, like back then, you're playing GTA 4, you're playing as Nico Bellic, you're doing your stuff, you're playing the multiplayer, you're having a great time. And then all of a sudden Rockstar says, hey, guess what? Here's a DLC.
Yeah.
New character, UI changes. I believe it even had new guns, new stuff to fit that theme, new things that you could do, you know? And then they're like, hey, guess what? We got another one coming. Here's another one for you. And you're like, oh my God.
Busted DJ Khaled?
Another one. And I just think that was a really great way to go about it. And I think that that's something that they should implement back into GTA 6, which we're going to get into GTA 6 stuff again. So we'll talk about that when we're talking about GTA 6, maybe more in depth. But I think that's something they should do, bro. You know what I mean? Instead of having all three characters at the same time, like GTA 5.
Yeah, but see, because then
prolong
the issue,
it for me.
The issue that I had with that, like, even though they all kind of tied into each other, right? Like, you played one character tied into, what was his name, Travis or something like that?
It was Michael, Travis, and Franklin.
Yeah.
Franklin.
Yeah, so you could still get lost within one character's mode or one character's world, and just not even want to go do the other two.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
obviously
you like one more than the other.
Yeah, and also it also depended too. Like, you got to think, like, some people like to actually play the missions how they're supposed to play them. Yeah. If you get stuck in like a free for all, just having fun with Franklin,
doing stuff,
having fun with Travis,
you got so much stuff.
Yeah,
it was just some people you may be teetering on too much variety, too many options.
And
some people like that,
people like
and then there's
variety.
some people that like more variety and more options. And
maybe we could do a poll too.
I go a little, that's a good poll. I go a little bit down the middle, to be honest with you. I like it, but I kind of like the GTA 4 format better. Like, give me a good storyline and then prolong it, because they're gonna offer multiplayer with GTA 6. So give me the story mode. There's still gonna be a lot to do within that. Yeah. And then while I finish the story mode, let's say I beat it, I'll have thousands of hours, millions of hours of fun with the multiplayer. Then later down the line, give me another DLC with a new character that still surrounds the same format of GTA 4, that still surrounds the regular story, but it's a different character living in that same world. Instead of giving me all the characters at once, prolong it for me. That's what I would like, to be honest with you. What would you like? Would you want the format of GTA 4?
So here's
where
my
it's like DLCs over time, or do you just want all the characters ready to go at one time?
I want them to definitely take the GTA 4 style and format.
It prolongs the lifetime of the game,
so
too.
here's a couple of reasons why. Just because
Doesn't get as stale.
it doesn't get a stale, but then you also got to think we're gonna be excited that we got a new GTA period if this does come, right?
Yeah.
Because we still don't know. Things happen, shit changes, shit gets canceled.
Yeah.
We change our minds. Here's a super duper enhanced version of GTA 5 again.
Exactly.
Things happen, but if we get a GTA 6, this is going to be the first time in 7 years or so,
maybe
depending
even
on
8, who
depending on
knows?
when it releases, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. So I want to genuinely just focus and sit here and play a game mode that I want to enjoy. I want there to be a storyline. I want there to be something other than on just like free mode, like online play, which is what GTA
Because
5
GTA 5
focused
is
on.
really focused on online only.
And you got to think.
I want a good core GTA story mode that really entices me, dude, and engulfs my attention.
The thing about GTA 5's huge success with the online, right? Because there's no denying that. That's why that game is still around. That franchise is still as relevant as it is.
Yeah.
I hope they don't say, "Hey, look, we're doing so damn good with this, so let's throw it into this and roll it over."
I feel like GTA 5 got so just convoluted with like, I don't want to say nonsense because it is GTA, but it's like nonsense. It's like a million different flying cars, a million different flying bikes, and it's like it's just so much, and then so focused on the racing. Like, I understand that every GTA game has had racing in it, but like, are we playing Forza or are we playing GTA?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like Forza on steroids.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
All the stuff you get to
and
do.
then also like GTA 5, like every car is a fucking rocket, dude. Like every car is just like, and they all kind of drive similar. Yeah. Whereas I feel like GTA 4, from my memory, just from what I remember, every car felt like they drove differently.
Yeah,
you know
there was this old
and they
school,
felt heavier. They felt like a real car.
If I'm not mistaken, there was this one that looked like a Nova, like a Chevy Nova, like an old school Chevy Nova.
You know what I always liked? The car names.
Yeah.
The car names in GTA are awesome, dude.
I want to look it up.
It's on the tip of my tongue. It's like right there. I can't think of it though. It's right there. Maybe for I was talking to you about it off camera before. I kind of want to. I'm streaming now every now and then. I've only done it once, but I'm planning on doing it, and so is Juice. But I'm planning on doing it more. So I got it set up. If you guys haven't seen it, twitch.tv/Chazzy did it, and I plan on streaming more. I'm gonna do like some retro stuff. But one of the things that I really want to do is I've been wanting to play back GTA 4. So I think I'm going to play that, and it'll give me an excuse to really dive into it if I do it on stream even more. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. If you guys think you'd want to be involved in that, let me know.
I can't find the name of it, but point is that I think it was like La Sabre or something.
It was Sabre, and it was spelled R-E at the end instead of E-R.
It was one of those that it wasn't like I think it was blasting Sabre, and hitting every corner.
Yeah.
But like you
said,
it felt
good. And I always liked
like
GTA, the sounds that their muscle cars make, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So anyway, according to a survey that was conducted by Mazuma Mobile, I believe, the most wanted video game remake ever is GTA San Andreas, which beat out Bully, which came in second, which is another highly requested Rockstar remake. We talked about that. As well as it even bested Vice City. Vice City came in third. Also, GTA 4 was ranked on this list at number 6.
I think it should have been higher on that list.
I really think it should have been higher, regardless of the fact that I feel it's one of my favorites. I just feel like it was a really good fucking game. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And then GTA 3 ranked at number 9, which I kind of see that. It was the first time that GTA got that full-fledged like remake, like overhaul to the game styles, 3D, this and that. But it was like also, it's so dated. And you know what I mean? It does deserve
we needed to see like a touch-up, especially being 20-year anniversary.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And then also, it's just fun to mention that coming in at number 7 was Super Mario World, and I just think that's great. But I don't agree with that. I don't want a remake of Super Mario World. Don't give me. It's fine.
Leave it alone.
The original's fine. Then you got the All-Star version. You know what I mean? That has the graphical upgrades. It's just fine.
Just leave it at that.
I don't think so. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't fucking think so. We don't need to remake a Super Mario World. Anyway, let's break the monotony before we talk about a little bit more GTA 6 shit before we get up out of here. Let's get into this week's Cosplay of the Week. And this week's
I'm getting better hitting that note.
That was week. Ooh, god damn, dude.
So in sync. Not like
I'm trying to hit a falsetto. You go deep, I'll go high. Ready? Cosplay. Are you ready? You ready? Come on, man. I don't want to make this episode too long for the people. You ready?
Cosplay of the Week.
Ooh,
damn, that sounded good.
Pound it. Oh.
No, fish grabs. Fish grabs is
and this
what we
week's
do.
Cosplay of the Week, and I'm throwing it up on the screen right about now, is Scotty B _ cosplay. Oh, God. And if you're looking at it right now on the screen, if you're not looking at it, youtube.com/SideProjectPodcast,
like
look at
this?
it.
Well, he does both, right? He does this.
And he's flying on
and then
in.
he double fist like that.
Who's that? Does Superman have a theme song back in the day?
Roger.
He turns to Roger.
Well, fuck.
What was the theme song?
This is our Wikipedia right here. Like,
Leap,
dudes
leap,
is
leap,
old.
leap. What is it? Leap tall buildings in a single bound. He did have a theme song, didn't he?
Locomotive, something like that.
Something. Yeah, I don't know. And that was before Superman could fly. By the way, do you remember that? Do you remember? Did you know that?
No.
Superman didn't always. He wasn't always able to fly. That's where the term "leap tall buildings in a single bound" comes from. He was just like kind of like, I hate to use this comparison, but kind of like the Hulk, jumping really long portions and shit like that.
Well, it even
It
showed.
wasn't until later that he could fly.
Technically, I mean, they even showed that with damn, what's his fucking name? Our Superman now.
Man of Steel. Before, yeah,
Man of
little
Steel,
throwback to
yeah.
the comics. Before he
As-
learned to
as he
fly,
was-
he was
as he
just
was learning, he was just
bunny
bouncing,
rabbiting
yeah.
rabbiting it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not about that.
Yeah.
It's about Scotty B cosplay here today, and this is actually absolutely phenomenal and amazing
For a couple
because
reasons.
it's a throwback Superman, dude.
1940s animated series
1940s, maybe even the comics, the animated. I think it's specifically this picture.
Yeah.
As you're looking at it, is a side by side. Scotty is on the for the viewers, it would be the fucking left side, and then the cartoon is on the
I
right
would
side.
hope they would have different.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it does say it in the caption: cosplay versus cartoon. And this is absolutely phenomenal, dude. 1940s Superman. He's got everything down from the hair to his stance, just to the even like, you got like a
one of the-
this may be weird, but he's got like the face for it. Am I right?
Yeah,
Like
so
he's just got the
look at it.
face.
He has the chin,
Yeah.
everything going
Yeah.
from, dude. One of my favorite pieces of this is the S, which is technically not an S. It's a symbol for hope.
Yeah.
but that S
we
is
call it an
very,
S.
very accurate and
Yeah, I love it, dude.
Down to the size, everything.
Yes.
It just looks
I love
really
it.
well,
And I like how
even
in-
the curves
In the
Even-
cartoon, it's like the black behind it is just black. I actually dig his. Like
Yeah.
sticking out, like I don't know what you would call it, but it's not fully dark matte black type thing. It's
Yeah.
more of a I don't want to
That
say
could have
glossy.
also that,
It's
that,
not
that also
glossy,
could have been
but
the shine coming off of the lighting.
it could have been a little bit more of the shine
wherever
coming
they
from the
were
lighting,
yeah.
or
but it
yeah.
looks
It looks great
dude.
though. It looks good. I like the way he's got the cape going, old school style. The open
old
chest.
school
It's not
pose,
full
too,
up to the
dude.
neck. He's got the pose down and everything, dude. I mean, I wish I could see your feet and everything too. You probably have it. You
And
probably
only toes account
I got a
like
foot
Juice Box
fetish. I got a
says.
foot fetish. No, I wish I could see the shoes if you got the boots going. I'm sure you
Yeah.
have other ones on your Instagram.
Yeah.
We did glance through it, but I don't remember at the top of my head right now. We just chose one of our favorite
And he tends
pictures
to,
to showcase.
and not only that,
today.
you guys definitely got to check out his page because he has tons of content where he does
Yes.
old school comic accurate
Dude, Wolverine. Yeah, show him, dude. Show him, dude. Scotty, look at this, bro. He's got you on his arm, bro. He's a fucking fan.
I don't know if it was. I got Wolverine on my arm.
Oh, my bad. Yeah,
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
we got Roger here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
That's dope, right? Yeah, old school 1940s version.
Edit that out.
Really cool, dude. I really dig it, man. And he also does a phenomenal cable.
Yes,
From X-Men,
yes.
dude. Phenomenal
Oh, my
cable from
God.
X-Men, dude. I dig it
Yes.
so much. And a bunch of other stuff that he does on there, man. But your
Guys,
Superman is
please, yeah,
awesome. And we
definitely
chose
check it out.
We chose your Superman because I don't think we've ever highlighted a Superman for the cosplay of the week ever.
No, we've done
I don't think we've
Batmans,
seen
Red
very
Hoods,
many
we've done
Supermans.
Nightwings. We've done tons of things, but
We've been very heavy DC lately on cosplays of the week, but this is great, dude. And we do want to
Yeah.
shout out the photographer is at Maiden Art. I
Yeah.
hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, or it could be Maiden Art. I don't know if it's two words, one word.
Maedenart.
Yeah, Maiden Art
Yeah.
on Instagram. And this is just phenomenal,
Yeah.
man. Like really, really good job, dude. We really like your stuff. We're gonna be following you. We're gonna be tuning into everything that you do, dude. Don't give up. Don't ever stop. Don't do. You just keep going, dude. Every day, all day. Quit your job. Don't do anything else but cosplay. That's all you should be doing until you learn to
my
actually
God.
fly. Because I know right now you can only leap tall buildings in a single bound. Scotty B cosplay.
Play.
That's Scotty B _cosplay on Instagram. Your Superman cosplay of the week for us is amazing. We gotta do the fly.
No, okay, do it again.
Okay.
Amazing. See?
What's that? Oh, it's Wonder Woman. Hey, what's going on? Hey, hi there. Hey, your movie wasn't that good. Oops.
I thought it was good, but then I'm in love with Gal Gadot.
I still didn't
That's a
watch
whole
it,
different
so,
thing. Yeah. I'll buy it for
know.
your birthday, dude. Don't trip.
I didn't watch it, dude. I watched clips, didn't like it. Anyway, GTA 6 has got a bunch of rumors too. I mean, we kind of talked about GTA 6 a little bit, but I do want to I do want to touch on some of the actual rumors. GTA 6, actually we did touch on this slightly before.
Yeah.
A bunch of episodes back when we had Unholy Peasy on.
More so now because we're actually starting to get more
We'll get a
and
little
more
bit more.
rumors.
I mean,
yeah.
certain things haven't changed, and it's not really too much. One thing that I'll give Rockstar, dude, is they keep a fucking tight-lipped operation, dude. Like, they really keep it. Stuff will come out, but there's never any, like, it's definitely happening. I mean, of course not. But I mean,
I bet there's
you know
a
how
bunch
you
of
get some leaks, and you're like, oh, this is for sure.
I bet there's like tons of like NDAs and stuff like that are signed.
dude,
and
they're
their
hard
lawyers
on it,
must
dude.
be
good
on point. Yeah.
Take things down online and stuff. We just got a lot of speculation
Or they
with
really
everything
take care,
Rockstar.
or they really
often.
take care of their people.
Yeah.
To the point where
Yeah.
they don't want to have to actually leak
People
it.
off,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Hey, bro, take this down, bro. Take this down. Hey, take
But
this down, bro.
rumors that is to feature Vice City and
Once again.
revisit Vice
City.
and South America. So you're gonna be traveling like to and from Vice City to build a criminal empire.
Which is like every GTA in a
Also-
sense. But this one, I like how it specifically says to build a criminal empire. I guess in a sense, like GTA Online right now, you kind of building criminal empires. You can do like a biker gang.
Yes and no,
you can,
because
like, get like an office.
you can still
this,
do
you can
some
that. But
missions
it's-
where
I'm
you're
sure it's
doing
different.
good.
I hope it's different. Yeah, I get what you're saying in a sense.
This-
but this one specifically
yeah.
says to build a criminal empire. And here's another one. And we'll touch back on Vice City and everything in a second. But here's another one, which is dividing people. It's said to have a female protagonist, which means a female main character, which would be the first time that Grand Theft Auto has ever had a female main character. And it's dividing the community because a lot of people, I guess, just don't want to play as a female character, apparently.
They want to play as guys.
Yeah.
And like I get in a sense, I want to try to be positive and look at both sides, right? I want to understand how you got used to a certain format. You enjoy that format. You don't want that format to change.
Yeah.
This could be something, I could also see how this could be something really well if they do it right. So they got to get storyline right. And they also got to do it because it makes sense.
Yes.
Not just do it to please
a
the current
certain
times.
crowd, because that
I don't-
tends to
I just wanna
happen
say
a
that,
lot these days.
just to kind of smooth
Yes.
that over.
No, yeah, I agree.
To fit the times. Don't do it just
Yeah.
to please people. Do it because
Yeah.
it makes sense in your storyline, because that's where
Yes.
it's going. Your direction is shifting, and we're all for it as long as you make it make sense.
Which you were talking to me off
Especially-
camera, and I want you to tell them, bro, what you think. Since it's a female protagonist, Juice has an amazing idea. So go ahead, Juice Box, take
Sorry,
the stand.
I was enjoying the tiny shirt that Roger got me. Well, it's not tiny. I just got big.
Oh, fuck yeah.
My okay,
with it.
and I want to be very clear. I understand 100% that a certain city doesn't stop after a time frame, right?
Yeah. Because
But-
Vice City, people automatically think the old school Vice City. They
they
think
associate
the
the
80s,
80s, right?
But it's not always going to be the 80s, such as Liberty City was visited in two different time frames. San Andreas, Los Santos was visited in two different games, in two different time frames, two different periods in time, two different eras. So just...
Here's my pitch to Rockstar, right? We go back to the 80s just because having a female protagonist, one of the biggest influences and was such an impactful person, rose to power so quickly in a very male-dominated community and you could say field, right? Whether it was legal or illegal.
Yeah.
She was a very powerful woman. Griselda Blanco.
Yes.
I forget how to say that
But she was
Petro,
known
yeah.
more commonly as Griselda Blanco.
Griselda
And she
Blanco, which
known
was
as
AKA the Black Widow, AKA the Godmother, right?
And then
La
was it
Madrina.
like, and also she was what was it? The queen of narcotics or the queen of cocaine or the queen
Yeah.
of what was
So
it?
They
The
actually
queen
did
of
a
something,
documentary.
right?
Yeah, they did a documentary called Cocaine Cowboys, where they talked about her and a bunch of other drug lords and stuff like that. So she was a Colombian
Queen of
drug
narco
lord.
trafficking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen of narco trafficking, pioneer in the Miami-based cocaine drug trade and underworld during the 1980s through the early 2000s. So it's a perfect fit also, not just because of the 80s and everything, but Miami, which Vice City is based on. And then
Which I
South
wanted
America,
to-
you're going to South America.
Yeah, which I wanted
fits.
to kind of get into. So she was just because of her background, she's Colombian, dude. That just makes sense. Cocaine dominated that era.
Miami, Colombia, Vice City, South America.
And you're building an empire. And I think her story from the beginning, dude, from like 11 years old, she was a fucking savage, dude.
Yeah.
She was crazy, dude. Murdered.
Some fucking psycho, dude.
She
Don't put your dick in her. She'll cut it off.
she was a very smart woman because, in a sense, and whether you agree with that criminal aspect or not, she was smart in the sense that she stuck to certain people because she knew that would give her the edge up until she didn't need them. And then she had a very strong hitman around her. So it just fits the GTA
And bro, you were
theme.
telling me, because I didn't know anything about her, to be honest with you, unless I maybe have seen stuff in documentaries and I just don't remember. But you were also telling me off camera, dude, that they called her the Black Widow. One of the reasons, if it's 100%, she killed her own spouse.
Twice.
Spouses.
Well, I think she got hitman to do it, but yeah. So, yeah, because her husband.
I don't
that's
know
her last
much
name.
about it. So is it allegedly?
Restrepo. No, it was. It
Or
was.
was it
That's
for
why they
certain?
called her Black Widow. That's how she
that
earned one
what
of
it
those
is?
nicknames. Yeah, and then towards the end of her lifetime or rise to power, or in her rise of power, she ended up getting with Charles Cosby, I believe his name was,
Which was a black guy.
which was a big no-no.
And it was a big no-no back then. Yeah, it was a big deal back then.
It was a big deal, but the reason that situation kind of worked out is because he was really cool or really tight with her son. I believe I think his name was Michael, like Corleone or something like that. I forget. No, I know it sounds. Look,
There's no way that was his
yeah,
name. Was
dude,
it?
watch.
Oh, you're fucking right. Michael Corleone Blanco.
Juice box,
Dude,
no stuff.
what the fuck?
I'm very big on on certain things. So point is, he was really good with her son. He kind of guided him, and while she was locked up in jail, because obviously her crimes and everything that she got accused of and she got caught doing, shootouts at malls, all kind of crazy stuff. So let me just kind of round it out and bring it back real quick. That would fit the GTA if you guys were to come into GTA 6, if you were to do a 80s Vice City and South America, because she has such a strong backstory, and it's and every time, whether GTA 6, whether any of the GTAs have ever said like, "Hey, we did this because of Los Angeles," we know it was based off Los Angeles.
Of things, storylines.
We know it was based off of this person or that person, right?
Yeah, everything.
So this would only make sense. Your story is
agree,
already
dude.
written out.
Yeah,
you know?
I literally have nothing to say because I 100% agree with everything.
And because I'm a genius. No, but dude, it's a perfect way to tie in a strong female that took no shit from nobody.
Yeah.
Rose to power.
Yeah.
Made her fucking empire,
It fits
dude.
the GTA
she
world.
built an empire, and that's what you're
gonna
talking
build
about.
a criminal empire.
Dude,
and
like,
you could
how
throw in,
easy
you
is
could
that?
throw, and I have some things to add too. She was assassinated in September 3rd, 2012. Okay,
Gunshots.
So I got a couple things to add to this.
Pew, pew.
Ways, pew, pew. I got a couple things to add to pew, pew, everybody die, everybody gonna die. I have a couple things to add to this that coincide with what you're saying. Yes, Vice City isn't only in the 80s, but here's the thing: you could do something totally different, where you go through time as you progress in the game.
Yeah.
I know that may be so much more work because buildings change, cars change. You know what I mean? That's probably a lot of shit to develop, bro. That's probably so much shit. But if you're being super ambitious, you can start this motherfucker in the 80s and lead all the way up until her fucking assassination, dude.
And let's sit here. Well, she had 4 kids. Let me just tell you something. In 2012, for somebody who was locked up and everything, she had a net worth, and this should tell you how much power she had, even locked up. Her net worth
as of her death
in 2012 was $2 billion, dude.
Yeah.
U.S.
See, and then I'm sure,
US.
like, and then okay, and then also I got another thing to say. If it's not in the 80s, you could still take her likeness, her character, her storyline, alter it a little bit. And of course, they're not going to use her real name anyway, and you can apply it to literally any time frame that you kind of want by altering certain things.
Yeah.
But her background is a perfect storyline to go off of.
Yes.
I really think so.
Definitely
And then
is.
for the people that are complaining about like
I don't want to play with.
I don't want to play with a female. If they take the
probably not outside anyway.
if they take the GTA 5 route and they have like 1 or 2 more characters available for play, make one of them a fucking male then. Whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, again, that would be a way to tie in Charles Cosby.
Yeah, or her boyfriend, her spouses, or her kids, or a hitman, or who the fuck ever. You know what I mean? Or even fucking, I'm sure in that time she definitely had to have crossed paths with Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, no, she did. So she was actually in power during that time, and they for a while they responded to her or got their stuff from her.
See, I don't know enough about it, so I won't say. But I'm just saying, I know it all ties in some form.
Yeah.
They all kind of know each other, so it's like you know, or know about each other. You could tie certain things in; it could work. If you're not going to take the GTA 5 route, please do this. I really want this. Like I said earlier, take the GTA 4 route. Give us something like her as the main storyline, and then later give us a DLC or 2, and that's where you could throw in a man.
Now,
if you need to please that the fucking alpha males that feel like they're alpha males and really want a man to play and don't want to play as a female, you can do that.
If you were gonna take off of her backstory, off of her likeness, like you said, and everything like that, and you want a strong male character, cool. George Rivi, which his name was George Ayala Riviera, aka George Rivi. Oh yeah, Jorge Rivi.
Ayala.
1993, he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. 25 years, right? After 25 years, so he was not getting out.
What was he? What
he
did
was
do?
her hitman.
Oh, okay. There you go.
He was her one of her hitmen.
There you go.
One of her most trusted and loyal.
See, or
hitmen.
that's something they could do gameplay style where like you're her, but you know the top of the top doesn't always get their hands as dirty, right?
Yeah.
So when you're going to do something crazy, that's when it transitions into her hitman.
Yeah.
And now you're playing as her hitman, and you go on a mission to assassinate somebody that she had told you to assassinate.
Anybody who knows anything about building an empire, you have people that work for you and do stuff for you, anyways, right?
Exactly.
This is a criminal empire, so maybe you go on a mission to go kill somebody because they didn't pay you.
Yeah.
She was also famous for not paying people.
Oh, really?
Oh, she didn't like you. Oh shit, she didn't want to pay you. Boom, you're dead. Yeah. So it was a whole thing, dude. But the whole point is, it makes an excellent storyline.
100%.
It brings in a strong female character
100%.
that I wouldn't mind paying, and I think the community, whoever actually enjoys it, would enjoy it, dude. And it'd be a good game.
And then you take my ideas with the GTA 5 format or the GTA 4 format, and you're pleasing fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Rockstar, what the fuck? We'll take our royalties after the game comes out. Don't worry about it. I'm cool with it. I mean, I'd like it up front.
Yeah.
But if we need to do it after, it's fine.
Just put a little tiny juice box in the front with the characters,
then put
Chazzy or whatever.
Chazzy and Juice Box of the Side Project Podcast. Just give us the credit. We're stoked for that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm stoked for that.
It's a lot of great things to happen. We're definitely going to throw up polls. We're going to let you guys comment on some of the stuff because we love your guys' interaction. And I think this is a topic that could go on and on and on. And
honestly, we're running a little bit long on this episode. We wanted it to be a little bit shorter just because. But we're passionate about this, as you can probably tell.
And even then, we're still cutting it because I got
so much that I could talk about, dude.
Yeah.
I literally have so much that I could talk about with literally every game. I mean, GTAs are huge in general.
I could get
There's
stuck.
so much that anybody could talk about.
I could get stuck talking about hours about the whole Griselda Blanca situation.
Oh yeah, and what we want out of GTA 6. There's so much more that I'd like to say, but we'll save it for another time.
From what we have as of now, from the rumors we have got now, obviously as we get closer to an actual release, maybe a teaser in there somewhere with a Juicebox logo and Chazzy inside Project Podcast.
Thank you for bringing that up. That's what they should do, bro.
I was trying to take the credit.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Are you gonna say what I think?
No, it's your thing.
They should do like
a teaser,
but like either way, whether it's GTA 6 first or whether it's the remaster bundle first, I don't care. Like if you're gonna announce the remaster bundle, go ahead, give us a trailer, announce it, and then like also give us a snippet of what's to come for GTA 6 or vice versa, whatever.
The smart move, if you're trying to buy yourself more time without saying, hey, here's an enhanced GTA 5, have fun with that for another 2 years, you should say, hey, here is our bundle. You guys work, you guys deserve it.
Catch up on GTA 3. Catch up on San Andreas.
Hit GTA 4 a little bit.
Hit Vice City.
And boom, guess what? We're going to hit you with a sneak attack, and we're going to give you a sneak peek of
this
6.
is what we got going. Here's the bundle until then to keep you satisfied, to keep you going. Catch up on everything because GTA 6 is going to be absolutely nuts.
And that's also a way to get people more engaged in saying, oh shit, it's going to register like, damn, I can't wait for GTA 6 to come out. It's going to get the conversation going.
People are going to be hyped. Which
not
also,
to mention, you guys can make a lot more money on the microtransactions if you bring those games back to fit these
no mention
consoles.
of a GTA 4 remaster, and that makes me absolutely fucking sad.
They should.
If they're not going to throw it into a bundle, I would love if they threw it into a bundle. You might as well.
They can make it a solo thing too.
But if not, then do a solo thing.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
Anyway, let me get the fuck up out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for doing all of those beautiful things that you do over on youtube.com/Side
Project Podcast.
When you go down, you hit that big...
I tried to hit the Mariah Carey, but it wasn't...
Side Project Podcast.
Yeah.
That was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
When you
just
go down...
like her, though.
Exactly. It's pretty accurate then. It's accurate. Hey there. Hey, guys. When you go down, you hit that big red button that says subscribe, and it goes... And you get 100 sexy project points. They validate your sexiness, you guys. Come on. Hey, bing. Thank you guys for listening on Apple, on Google, on Spotify, and all those things. When you rate, you review, and you do all those fucking things. Oh, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Oh, it's poking.
I don't know what's going on, dude. I don't know why the fuck he's doing that.
Juice, tell them where they can find you,
Captain
man.
_ Juicebox, aka the sniping god, and I'm gonna get you guys some streaming stuff very soon.
And if you're looking for me, you can find me at IG Hates Chazzy on Instagram. If you're looking for us, the duo, the magnificent, the both of us.
I was gonna drop a little inside secret on them, but
On
we'll
Instagram,
save
you
that
can
for
find us at Side Project Podcast. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say something, but it's irrelevant because they don't know it's an inside joke.
Gotcha. Hey, Juice, let's get out of here. Hit him with some GTA fucking... You know what? Today, bro, hit him with the fucking rocket launcher.